The Seven Wonders of Sassafras Springs, Chapter 11. The Beginning. It was sunny the Saturday morning I left. My new clothes felt stiff and strange after a summer spent in overalls, but they looked fine, thanks to Aunt Pretty. Thanks to Pa, I had some folding money in my pocket. With tears welling up in her eyes, my aunt gave me a lunch bucket to take on the train. "I never thought you'd grow up so fast," she said, wiping her eyes with her apron. She tucked one of her crocheted scarves in my pocket. "Something for Cousin Lottie." "Don't worry, Aunt Pretty. I'll be back. I'll always come back to see you." Pa climbed up to the front seat of the pickup, and Aunt Pretty slid in next to him. Sal and I jumped in the open back with my new suitcase, a gift from Uncle Al. "I believe you'll give it quite a bit of use," he told me. As the truck coasted down Yellow Dog Road, I was surprised to see so many people out. Violet and Yulie Rowan, carrying their baskets of herbs, paused to wave to me. As we passed the Austins, I didn't see Jeb, but his brothers and sisters were all sitting on the fence, waving. Pa honked the horn. Further down the road, I saw Coley Pones shaking his moth-eaten hat in our direction. Up on the hill, Mayor Peavy stopped plowing in his field to wave his big straw hat. And there were others, just waiting by the side of the road. The Bowie brothers and Peggy Ellis, Buck Fielding, and Leslie Mole. When we reached town, Lily Saylor stood on her porch, waving a white handkerchief at me. She had roses pinned in her hair. It was like I was riding in a big parade, but I was the only attraction that day. Paul stopped to fill up at the gas pump in front of the general store, and Hiram Youth was painting a bit as he rushed outside to help. "So you're going after all," he said. "Always knew you'd find those wonders. Yep, always believed in you." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a jawbreaker. "On the house, boy. It'll last you all the way to St. Louis. A gift from Utes General." A second later, Ray Ellen Hubbell's head popped up over the side of the truck. "Will you tell them about my wonderful in St. Louis?" she asked. "Maybe so," I said, which seemed to please her. Paul started the pickup, and we turned onto the county road, waving to the small crowd that had gathered at the crossroads. Right about then, Coogie Jackson shimmied up the county road signpost to shout his goodbye. "Watch out for cyclones," I heard him call. My heart thumped hard in my chest. "I'm leaving Sassafras Springs now," I told Sal. "I'm going to St. Louis." All of a sudden, there was Jeb running along the side of the truck. With those long legs of his, he could almost keep up. "Send me a postcard," he yelled. "I will." "I hope you get to go to a baseball game." He tossed something to me. "Here, catch." What I caught was a dried-up hedge apple. Jeb was pretty sly. He knew I couldn't look at a hedge apple without thinking of him. I tucked it in my pocket, near that folding money. Maybe there was enough to bring back a real baseball for Jeb. "See you soon," I told him. The truck picked up speed, and Jeb was left in the dust, still waving. Sassafras Springs seemed as tiny as the town on Uncle Al's dining room table. "See you soon," I said aloud, even though Sal was the only one listening. I guess Columbus and Balboa told their friends the same thing when they started out on their big journeys. "See you soon."